Sometimes you just gotta get down to the water. You know, I'm looking at this spider web and realizing this is what I feel like. Bam. See that? Hanging on by a thread. That's it. Oh man. Beautiful place. Yah has richly blessed us in so many ways. And at the same time, this is the most horrible testing period of my life. It's just perpetual sleeplessness and exhaustion. I've got to talk with a lot of other parents now for the past few weeks. What they go through and have been through is just, it's beyond imagination. It really is. Like just having children that don't sleep, when you have other children to raise and take care of as well, it's just unreal. It's unreal. But I'm finding that there's this joy that happens in the morning, because at night you're like, I've never thought such horrible things in my life. I have never prayed for the end to come more. I'm like, this is God, there's gonna be an end. I just keep thinking about the deliverer that was born. Someone wrote us a comment and said, because I asked everyone to try to find some scriptures that talked about this phase of life. And some people are like, it's not that long, so probably that's why they don't talk about it. If you add up every minute of the day that you're awake and night, this season is way more than you ever spend with your children unless you homeschool. The average parent who does not homeschool their children has 35 minutes of actual face-to-face interaction time. If you don't count meal time, showering, dressing them. We homeschool our children, and so we have constant contact time with them. Chelsea, what are you hunting?
I'll show you. So we are hunting clay.
Red clay.
Yes, and I just saw a piece when we were out here. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, so it looks like this, and they're just in the water, and it's actually clay.
Wow.
Chunks of clay, everywhere in this river. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that piece right there? That's just clay.
Perfect clay, just sitting there.
Sitting there. It's ready to be molded. So we'll show you where you can come up here.
Hey, look at these
We'll come track some down.
bouncy tires.
And big bouncy tires.
And it makes the water go out.
This place is great. And, oh no, I dropped.
In it stuff, which isn't bad. And look how soft and pliable this is already. So, and this one too, look at that. So we start to work it with our hands and then bring it up here, and when it's nice and soft, then we'll show you what you do. So you want to find some dry sand. Okay, look, work it in your hands like this. Work it like this. Oh, it's so fun, guys. You like that name? Alright, so now you can see that it's pretty pliable clay now, but look how sticky that is. We can't make that into a pot or anything right now. So, I'm going to add a little bit of dry sand, and you just keep adding just a little bit of dry sand. So you want to work it in, and then see how it's already becoming less sticky? This is just like dough, you guys. It's just like with the fresh milled flour, when you sprinkle a little flour and you're kneading your dough, and
That's nice.
so you just keep doing this until it.
And Naomi and Jubilee, this has been such an abrupt change, because they went from having full-time mommy to very, very sick mom halfway through pregnancy, or earlier on than that. And I took over the homeschooling, which is great. And honestly, I've been able to get to know my children's giftings and talents and unique features more than I ever had before, because that was something I just always had Chelsea do. But it's bonded me to them in a unique way, because intentional time is what is most precious for them. Like, my children's love language so much is quality time. I'm so thankful you love nature the way you do, Naomi. Clutch that one? Clutch in? Maybe see if you can. Probably too big. Oh! What about that little guy next to him?
Let me see.
Right over there.
How about the
Maybe hang from him. Can you hang from him? Yeah. Nice. Hang your legs onto him. Swing up and clutch onto him with your legs. Swing up and clutch with your legs. Clutch all the way around him with your legs. Do it again. You almost got it. And then clutch with your legs. Yep. Yes.
Yes, girl.
And then cross your legs. Do it again. Bring your legs up. And yep, you gotta hold on tight.
My fingers hurt.
Yeah, it's kind of scratchy. The trees will chew up your hands a bit. Definitely, most definitely. They love that time together. They want to be near each other. We've been so long in the RV and living close to each other that they're not like go play in their room by themselves kind of children. They don't even understand that concept really. They just want to be in and near what we're doing. And so we've just been trying to continually incorporate them. And the way we really focus on like schooling them is teaching them to be co-laborers with us, to be active participants. Like if you teach your children at like 1 and 2 and 3 years old to help you do tasks, even if they can't do it well, washing dishes, cooking with you, cleaning with you, tidying up after themselves, folding laundry, like doing the things that run a house. For us, child rearing, giving them bottles, carrying the babies around, dressing them, changing them, having them be active participants in this process. When they're young, they'll think of it as play. They don't have a concept between work and play. It's interlocked. And so we really try to emphasize that early on as much as we can. And it's made a huge difference. And we're seeing a lot of the fruit from that now with the girls. And that's been one of the greatest joys to see. Like last night, I was awake with him from 8. I was holding him from 8 p.m. till 1:30 in the morning. He sleeps great on me. He sleeps great. We've seen such a transformation in some ways with how he's been doing overall. And we've done chiropractic care. We've done zhuzhing, swap. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff, y'all. And we still appreciate you guys that are sharing your advice and your comments and make your own gripe water, using, what did I make? Fenugreek seed, peppermint, ginger root, all kinds of stuff. I just heard about slippery elm bark, which is awesome. Hey, there's a random testimonial. Our friend's dog was bleeding out and dying. They were having massive intestinal bleeds, and we took slippery elm powder, bark powder, and it sealed up their gut. If you have leaky gut problems, slippery elm, y'all. Take slippery elm on a regular basis. It helps to seal off areas like that. And cayenne. Man, cayenne's just ridiculous. Seriously, if you have high blood pressure, it can help to regulate it. If you have blood loss inside your body, areas that you're leaking blood, it'll seal that off. So it knows how to like bioregulate in so many ways. Take cayenne pepper ferociously on an empty stomach with apple cider vinegar and diatomaceous earth. Man, you'll be rocking, son. Anyways, but I had to get Naomi up in the middle of the night to just help. I was like, you gotta trade me out. Like I can't do this anymore. I've been wearing him and holding him for 18 hours. Thanks for the invite, sweetie. They want me to go in the cave. That sounds like a good idea. But someone wrote to me and said, I take comfort in the first 3 chapters of the book of Luke. And you know what? I'm really glad they said that. That has actually been one of the most helpful chapters because challenge still exists. Finding somebody that's actually discussing this phase of life, I still haven't seen it. I've not seen it, except for maybe this whole consideration and mind-blowing reality that maybe this is the entirety of what Yahuwah is describing to us as he raises us up as children, because we are like babies. Chelsea the other day had a good thought. She's like, maybe Yahuwah doesn't slumber because he says, Yahuwah will protect you from all evil. He'll save your soul. Yahuwah will guard you going out and you're coming in forever. I will. Just give me a minute, okay? All right. I gotta go in this cave with him.
We found a little waterfall.
Good. Who's got the flashlight?
We got it's back there, but it has it.
Okay, good. But Yahuwah does not slumber. And you know what? He's the one who guards our souls. But maybe he's not slumbering because there's always babies crying to him. Like the children of Israel are just always perpetually crying to him. Maybe that's why. I think that's potentially totally reasonable because it's just like that. We need him day and night. Like we cry out to him day and night. I've never spent more time in my life crying out to him in unbelievably frustrating situations. Like you try to transfer him and lay him down just from over your shoulder down into the bed, and they wake up and you're like, I just spent an hour and a half to get you to that phase. But anyways, I'll try not to gripe, which is why they call it gripe water, because it's the parents who are griping about it. They're devastated and frustrated, but that's okay. We persevere. But the first 3 chapters of Luke, I was reading that this morning, and that was really helpful because I got to this part where Yochanan, John the Baptist, the immerser, is being prophesied by the angel of Yahweh. And he's being told, hey, you're going to have this son, and he's going to be super special, Kodesh, set apart. And it said that the set-apart spirit be with him from his mother's womb. And it started making me really think about it. Like, what if our babies really can have the set-apart spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh on them from the womb? And it made me really be grieved at the frustration and the anger that I've struggled with my children since they were young at different times. Like, this is the hardest season of life, raising a child. And normally it's the desire to kind of push it off and push it away. And I know a lot of parents, after they have children like this, they don't want to have children anymore. And they go and mutilate themselves and do vasectomies or tubal ligation. They go on contraceptives. And I have to say I totally get it more now, because it's the mental like insanity you're going through in your brain makes you totally not capable of making like a thought that involves a lot of hope about peacefulness and like joy and rest. And like, you get why parents want to no longer have children. But the first commandment given to a husband and wife was to be fruitful. And like, the fruit of this came from other couples that we were living next to at the time, giving each other the 40-day challenge to be like, be intimate with your spouse for 40 days, as much as you can. And literally all of us got pregnant in the first like week of that. But I still believe that is what we're supposed to do. We're still supposed to be fruitful and multiply, even when we have children like this. Because the truth is, if I had a teenage daughter right now, she could change this whole entire paradigm completely. Like if I had a live-in caregiver to just help with cooking and cleaning, or like taking care of the children at night and giving us a chance to sleep. Like, you need people that are trusted to be near you to look after them. And it's like, that's if you had older children, they could function in that role. But unless you start early on in that foundation laying phase about sacrifice is the key to the family, giving is the way that this family survives and thrives, is that we continue to give to each other. Like, I've got the children now so that Chelsea can get some sleep, because she was up all night from 1:30 in the morning till 7:30 in the morning, taking care of both the twins with Naomi. Like, she did that so I could try to get some sleep. And that's the first time that's happened in probably about 2 weeks. And so like, we're realizing like this whole entire thing is about giving and sacrificing. And we have to sacrifice ourselves completely and continue to do so. Anyways, be of good cheer. I'm like the worst spokesperson for that right now. Anyways, be glad and rejoice and persevere. I love you all. Thanks for your prayers and the encouragement. Keep it coming. We need all the backup we can get, you know. Blessed be the name of Yahweh. May Yahweh be exalted, and may his kingdom come, and his glorious will be done on this earth, and may it be done in your life. May Yahweh give you peace and shalom. May he restore unto you the power of a sound mind. For Yahweh has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So may you be filled with his peace that surpasses all understanding, to guard your heart and your mind in Yeshua. May you have strength in the innermost portion of your being to raise up for him righteous sons and daughters. May you be blessed when you go out and when you come in, when you rise up and when you lie down. May you think about his word. May his Torah, the loving instructions of Yahweh, guide you and direct you and keep you on the straight and narrow, that you would not turn to the right or to the left, but that you would fiercely guard the words of Yahweh, your Elohim. I love you all. I'll talk to you soon.